ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Where my mom's at? Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at? Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's at?
Where My Mom's At podcast with Christina P.
This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Kim Congdon and my girl Sara Weinshenk.
Yes!
We're here, bitch. I'm so pumped you guys are here. Oh, let me, Comedy Club on State, Madison, Wisconsin. I don't know if there's tickets left. Buy them. And I'm going to announce some more shit next year coming up too. I'll be going back to Canada. I'm so pumped about that. And Judor Titties in March. I will be doing Judor Titties, so look out for those dates. Anyway, I'm so happy you guys are here. Listen, all the moms listening, if you've got an infant, if you've got the kids, and you want to remember what it's like to be fun, these two are fucking fun.
Yeah!
We should be mothers. We should be mothers. We're in our 30s.
Send us your sperm.
You guys came on your mom's house. You were fresh off of Vegas. You were still hallucinating from LSD.
Yes.
And now you're here with me. And I'm just so what's up with you two bitches lately? Let's talk about it.
What's not?
Are we dating? Are we singles?
We're single still.
Singles?
Oh, I was going to say we're always dating, kind of.
We're always kind of dating and kind of single.
Sure.
It's always like, every week we're like, I met the one.
Yeah.
You know, we're going through that.
And
Is that normal?
And
Yeah.
then the next week, it'll be like,
So
fuck him, he's a piece of shit.
No, it kind of goes like slowly. It's like, he's the one, I met the one. And then it's like, he's flying me out, but I have to pay half. Is that weird?
That's
and then,
so
it's
awful.
and then the
it
next
goes-
week we're like, that's it.
That is so awful.
Yeah, there's like three strikes.
Yeah.
We give him 3 strikes. And like, okay, it's like, I hate to do it, but you fucked up, sir. You
Yeah.
picked me up 30 minutes late for a strike.
Unforgivable. Tardiness, especially in the beginning of a relationship, when he should be so pumped, he should be so fucking bricked up that he's even dating you, that he should be in front of your house 20 minutes early, but he doesn't want you to see that he's parked out front. Maybe he's hiding around the corner, and then he comes to get you and he walks up to your, none of this
Can
like
I tell
come
you,
out texting.
I have lots of guys that do that for me, and the only ones that do that are the players.
No.
Yes, the ones that are really fucking good. They're sneaky now. They
All right,
have the
tell me
internet.
everything.
It's fucking crazy. They know what we want because we're putting too much online. Girls are like, this is what I want, and they're picking up on it, and it's not genuinely who they are.
So hold on.
So
But do they listen to your podcast and then piece together your likes and dislikes, which is so insidious?
I don't know. Maybe
For
sometimes.
sure they do.
Sometimes that's a situation, but I mean, I've had guys come 10 minutes early, car still wet from a car wash.
That's exactly what you said you wanted.
Yes. Yeah. Door open as I come out, the whole thing. And I'm like, and they're the worst ones. Because they're the ones you're like, this is it. And you're fully convinced, so you go all in.
Well, that's why you gotta wait now. You gotta wait to fuck them because you'll start seeing cracks.
Yes.
Wait to fuck. Well, how long? Okay, so what's the allowed time to wait before you bang on
If
them?
you
4 dates. I think 4.
I think longer.
Okay.
I don't always wait longer because I've given up on love.
Sure.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna bang this guy out
Sure.
because I'll just never have sex.
Sure.
So I think, I don't know, but in my head I'm like, I feel like at this point you have to tell a guy you only want to be friends with them and not fuck him for like 4 months.
That's a great idea.
And hang out with him all the time and let him bang other girls and be the coolest girl around him, and then he falls in love with you.
Dude, can I tell you something?
What?
I think you're right. Because
Yeah.
wait, let me tell.
Guys,
Because I'll.
I'm all confused.
Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, here's what I did. Here's what I did with Segura. Now, keep in mind, this is before we had a lot of options. This was like MySpace. This is like
Before we had a lot of options.
This is like, I mean, honestly, if I were dating, if I were in my 20s now and you go out with a guy and you have a great night and then he can just go and swipe on some hooker the next day and get his dick sucked, like, yeah, you've got no chance. Like,
Yeah.
I used to, usually there's a finite resources of pussy. So what I did with Tom is what you're talking about. He was going to be my first one night stand because I'd never done it. I was 28 when I got with him. Can you believe that? And so I was like, all right, I know you, Tom Segura. I've known you for years as a friend. I've never banged a comic. You're going to be my first one night stand. Let's just fuck. Let's fuck.
You told him that?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we did it, and I was like, oh no, I like him. I'm not that girl. Like, I'm not as cool as I thought I was. And then I just told him the opposite. I was like, I don't want to get married. I don't want to have kids. I don't want to do any of this shit. I don't give a fuck about you.
And he wanted you bad. Yeah, that's.
I was so mentally ill.
I read a book one time, and
I was so mentally ill.
I read a book one time, and men hate when I bring this up, and they're like, "That's not what we want."
Okay, what is it?
It's
Tell
called
me.
"Why Men Love Bitches."
That's my Bible, and
It's
I recommend
so
every
good.
bitch read it. And I was reading it when I dated Tom.
I read it too. I've studied it.
It's true, and
Bring this book up, Why Men Love Bitches. This is the Bible that every woman should be reading if you're dating. And even if you're in a relationship and you notice that he's fucking slacking, you read this book.
read
Okay.
this book.
So what
and
are you
I
want to
tell you,
about it?
people are
Sorry.
going to be like, "Oh, if Kim's
So
giving
good.
a dating advice, then why has she been single so long?" I've been single for so long because I've had tons of men that I've dated and wanted to date me and wanted to be with me, and I'm not just going to marry some dude I'm not fully into.
You shouldn't. Why would
not-
you? That's
I'm
a
not a
lifetime.
settler.
It's a lifetime commitment. And by the way, I used to hate it when my mother would say this to me because I don't think it's fully true, but there is some truth. She would say, marriage is a business arrangement.
It's the accent for me. Can you do it again? Well,
Marriage is not about love. Love is for fuck nothing. It's a business arrangement. So here's the deal.
fuck nothing.
Yeah. When I married Tom, it was for love. I really wasn't thinking this smart. But she's right because there's the business of the family. There's the business of children. There's literally the business of money.
You're
How
in
do
a
you-
partnership, truly.
We're in a partnership.
But you guys are the greatest lesbian couple I've ever.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Why don't you? Can you love each other?
We try, but like we can't.
No.
We would love to get married. We could do it. We already fight like a married couple.
It's more like the thought of like actually having to like share a bed and like wake up next to her makes me a little nauseous.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true. We did it for so many years on the road because people would just give us hotel rooms together and be like, "You guys are a duo, right?" And we're like, "No, we're
Yeah.
We're separate people,
humans."
but
Yes, they do that to female. Well, yeah, it's cool.
so yeah. So basically, no.
no,
No.
we're very
If we
much
could
not
eat
lesbians.
each other out, then
We would.
We would. It'd be easier.
It'd be easier. I'd be munching right now, taking
Yeah.
a snack between jokes on the pod.
But I also think that, from what I've heard, is that the lesbians they become very enmeshed, and it gets too much of a bummer too. Because then some bitch is always on you, and like,
Yeah.
you know how like like as a woman like for instance this morning I was so over it. I was like, I'm so glad Tom's out of town. I don't gotta fucking listen to his shit right now. I don't gotta listen to cold plunge talk and
Until we came
Oh,
here,
'cause you
and
know
I was like,
men.
yesterday I did a cold plunge. You were like, it triggered you. Like,
It did trigger you.
Her PTSD flared up.
I was like, I had to pretend to be interested in listening to Coldplay. But the woman would be like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Why aren't you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Like women
That's
can't.
me and her.
Yeah, she does that to me.
I'm like, what's wrong?
I'm not much of a talker, and Sarah is a talker. Like,
She needs to be connected. She needs
Yeah.
to feel safe.
She also,
Yeah.
she'll like, when we first became friends, I was learning who she was in terms of like her texts.
Yeah.
And her texts are very cold. Like,
Yeah,
to
Kim,
the point.
Kim and I are kindred spirits.
To the
Yeah, I'm
point
like-
where I'm like, I'll be like, hey, I'm on my way. Do you need anything? She'll just write back, okay. I'll be like, okay, I hope, maybe she's mad at me. She didn't say, okay, see you soon, love you. It's always like, okay.
well, I didn't need anything, and I was okay with her being on her way. I don't feel like that's rude.
Who was it? Was it you, Annie, that was upset when I wrote back something? You invited me to something.
I don't think so. I don't remember that.
Anyway, one of you
I don't think
guys,
so.
maybe it was Nadav, invited me to something, and I texted back, I'd rather die. And he was like, that really hurt my feelings. I was like, did it? I was joking.
I like when people message me and they're like, "Come to Wisconsin," and I write, "No, thank you." But I will. Wisconsin.
I know.
book me.
I'm going to Madison. It's a 2-planer. I'm not looking forward to the planes.
Oh, two-planer?
But actually quite nice. Madison's great. It's a good market.
Is it?
Yeah, you should really talk to your agent about that.
Oh, you hear that? If he's watching.
So
And if
4
you're
dates.
watching.
So I don't know
He's
if
not.
the putting
They're
the
not.
putsy outsies is. I do think if you can withhold sex as long as possible, this is the way. 'Cause
And
that-
you have to you don't give in when you think they're going to go fuck someone else because they probably will.
Yeah.
Or need to, or going to go get their dick sucked, whatever.
God, I really
Whatever.
do think that women having to compete with the apps is what's killing it.
It's killing it.
I killing
hate the
it.
apps.
The thing that's also really sad, because I've been on and off the apps for some time, right? I pause my profile, then I reactivate, then I pause it, then I reactivate. I'm in a yo-yo relationship with the apps too. But so now I'm seeing guys like,
Oh, yeah.
not you again. You were on here 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, and then you rematch again, and then he writes like hello again.
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
this is hell.
Not you again.
Ew.
It's horrible.
He's like, hello again. Oh, I guess maybe you didn't get my earlier messages. LOL. And you're like,
I had a really slutty moment
Yeah.
on the apps recently, and I'm not one to
exciting.
have very many slutty moments.
is that true?
Yeah, I'm 33. First of all, Sarah just loves to call me
that
out for a laugh. Out of the both of us, she has the one night stands. I don't.
Oh, okay, Puritan.
I am a
had a few.
virgin. I've had a couple in my time.
And so have I.
But mostly in college. Most of mine were like early on in college, and then I really just like, if you see my pussy, there's like cobwebs in it.
I'm
like
not slut
I'd
shaming
never
you.
get fucked. It's actually shameful. I'm more shamed. I'd rather get fucked more.
Yeah.
But I did hook up with someone like 10 years ago when I first moved to LA off an app. And then we matched again, and I forgot
That you banged him?
that I banged him. Isn't that kind of slutty?
Yeah, that's really slutty.
That's really slutty, right?
That's crazy.
He looked different. I forgot his name. It was truly a one night stand.
But he looked different.
He looked different.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe, but still, I should remember who was inside of me.
Maybe.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't know, but maybe your generation has it right. I mean, maybe. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, 'cause
Listen, we've tasted the rainbow.
Well, that sounded gay.
Sponsored by Skittles.
That sounded
Hit me
gay.
up, Skittles.
Hit us up. We'll have our pockets gling.
well, because my generation was still like old school, right? Like, you pretty much meet the person you're gonna marry in your 20s, and then you do it. You do the normal progression of things. But like, that being said, who's to say that that's the right way of doing things? I mean, maybe I should have been more of a whore in my 20s and 30s, and then
I'm about to start being a whore again. I
talk about
was
it.
in my 20s. What?
Let's
talk about it.
it.
I was in my 20s and I stopped, and now I'm going to go back again. I think I'm going to whore it up. Fuck it.
yeah.
Life is too short to be shamed for being a slut.
Well, here's the deal, man.
Clip that.
Clip
For
that.
sure, clip that. Here's the deal, man. Is that there's this great. Can you show her the Eastern European woman who I love, Marguerite? Marguerite has this great. So this is she's got an English accent. She lives in England. Her mother is Eastern European, and Marguerite says a lot of stuff that makes sense to me because my mother said the same thing to me. And I want you guys to see this clip. Let him find it.
Have you seen
A
Sheer
high body count for women is not a good thing. That's what they say, right? High body count, not good, not good. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. But I will tell you one thing. Why are you telling them your body count? Are you in an interrogation? What's happening? What's happening that you're so liberal with your life and your past? Have some mystery, have some mystique, baby. If you choose to go on the train of sleeping with every man and then you regret it, just don't tell anyone.
She's
You
not
don't
wrong.
have to. No one will know. Okay? Probably a better solution is to be more decisive with who you sleep with. I agree with that. If you watch my channel, you will know that. Because we don't let anybody in. We don't just let anybody in. I'm very big on that. But if we've made that mistake, who's asking you? Who's
Right.
asking you? You don't always have to be honest.
Love her.
She's the best. Marguerite, come on my
Love her.
podcast. I want to talk to this bitch. Josh Solo, reach out to Marguerite, please.
You know who I love? Have you seen Sprinkle?
Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't want no dusties coming around.
Yeah.
She was reading advice, and it was like, my man,
Sprinkle,
I
sprinkle.
live with my man. We share rent, and he
okay.
hasn't asked me to marry him.
Hold up.
What do I do? And she goes, you don't live with a man. You live with a dusty. And she was like, you live with a dusty roommate.
Sprinkle. Bring up Sprinkle. Will you look her up on TikTok?
We love her best moments. Sheer 7 best moments. She's like, I beg her to be on my podcast. I beg her. She just doesn't write back. And I'm like, I had to offer. I was like, maybe she needs money because, she's Sprinkle.
Yeah, she's Sprinkle.
So I was like, I'll fly you out. I'll put you up. Please come on my podcast. She just ignores
There
me.
she is. There's Sprinkle. So she, for those of you who aren't on TikTok obsessively, like if you're a normal human being without mental illness, I'm mentally ill as fuck. I love TikTok. I think that this is the truth, the way. This is the next form of every entertainment. Television's dead. It's TikTok all day. So this woman is married. And
to a rich man.
To a rich guy. And she gives you advice on how to get with rich men. I mean, to be taken care of. No dusties. A dusty is a fucking scrub. That's what remix. That's what they used to call them in the 90s.
Well, if you ask her, it doesn't even have to be a rich man. It just has to be a man that gives you his money.
Okay. Sprinkle. Find a clip.
She was doing a live one time saying that her husband was old and boring and she doesn't care because her bills are paid and laughing. And he walked into the room during the live. You saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, you are on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm upset. Listen, I have 2 kids. I literally, my favorite time, okay, back it up. I'm a lesbian. I have a husband. I have the kids. But my life is painfully mundane. Yes, I know it looks so fucking exciting. After I'm done recording this, I'm just gonna go pick my kids up from school and watch them play on the fucking driveway. Mom, look!
Nice.
Mom, look! Look! Mom, look!
It's just some shit drawing.
That's my life. Yeah. So I spend every free moment I can looking at other people's lives. So you guys are very exciting to me. Just so you know, don't poo-poo your single hot dick life. Let's talk about dicks after this, yeah?
Yeah.
I love dick chat. I love talking about
like
dicks.
how she just wrote
Dick chat. Okay, but let's
Can you sign that for me when we're
chat.
done?
Let's do a podcast just about genitals.
Okay.
Let's see what Sprinkle will tell you. This is the best. This chick is fucking amazing.
Let me get this mic so y'all can see.
She's so cute.
Men do not love you.
They tolerate you, she said.
Okay? So stop thinking that they do. They tolerate you.
I've seen it. Memorize
They
this.
lust you.
They lust you. Yeah. She's right.
That's it.
That's it.
Damn.
Sprinkle.
If they're your family member that is related to you, that is a whole different type of love. But I'm speaking about relationship wise. Okay? So never do anything based on thinking that he loves you. Only do it based on your best interest. Only do something based on your benefit. Don't do it, but he loves me.
And
Don't
he'll
do
love
it for
that.
that reason. Because you're going to get fooled every single time. So love is not words.
Sorry, she was
Love
channeling
is
Source
action.
there.
She did.
She's like a psychic.
Listen, so by the way, the part that we were talking about before I start talking about dick chat is that
dick chat.
so Sprinkle's husband walks in and there's a few where he's like, well, get the hell off the TikTok. Come on, we're gonna go to the thing. And she's like, shut up, Larry. Like,
No.
they don't have a great thing.
No, I like when he walked in and she was calling him old and boring, and he walks in and he's like, we're done. Send me the website for the divorce website. And she laughed at him. She's like, divorce website? How old are you?
Yeah.
And then she was like, anyways, and she goes, Larry, get out of here before I interrupt one of your lives.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yes. So I don't think there's a lot of love left between Sprinkle and Larry.
No.
And maybe part of that is having a transactional marriage as opposed to
Not real love.
love.
I think the lesson here is you take a little bit of advice from everyone. You don't have to take everything Sprinkle does, but get your rent paid for at minimum. If you're living together, he should be covering.
I need a sprinkle candle. Like it's her, but she looks like a saint.
Such a good idea. See, what I was thinking
Talk
of.
to me about your merch.
So my husband was broke as a joke when we met, because when you're in your 20s, you should be broke, but he was never cheap. And we discussed that on your mom's house when you guys were on there. So even when he was broke, I could tell that he had the initiative of a hustler and the spirit of a hustler. So he doesn't have to be rich when you meet him. I just believe in a man should have ambition and have the drive and the discipline to go the distance.
I don't
with
mind
you.
if you're broke. I hate if you're cheap.
Cheap is inexcusable.
I know. Surprise me with the McDonald's apple pie king. It's the least you could do, right?
King.
My girl has a bar set high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Give her an apple pie. And she's
I
good.
do like, but they used to make them real greasy in the 80s, and now they fucked them all up. They don't
They
have
did,
that
they're all
grease in
dry
them.
and
Yeah,
shit.
like a pussy. It's like a dry
Yeah.
pussy in there.
Just French fries then. Modifying my order now.
But Sprinkle's right. Like, don't let just any dusty in there, because then you're wasting your time.
She said if a man ever asks you what you bring to the table, tell him another man. Because no man would ever ask you that.
No, they actually don't. And
She's right about a lot of things.
she's right about a lot of things. Here's what she. Oh, by the way, I was going to say a lot of the the 50-50 liberal women get really mad at Sprinkle Sprinkle. Like they'll have their TikToks and they're like, my husband and I are 50-50. And I'm like, oh, does he borrow your tampons too? You
Yeah.
fucking, good luck.
What is that?
It's an Amber Alert. No, National Wireless Emergency
Is that the
System.
thing that they've been talking about on TikTok that's supposed to affect our brains or something?
I think so.
That was that thing, right? TikTok's been saying turn off your phone. The government's going to send a thing and it's going to be a fake national
Oh,
emergency.
you just got one?
Oh my God. What's happening?
I don't know.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a test of National Wireless Emergency
Everyone cover
Alert.
your ears. It's the 5G.
Yeah, this is
Christina,
bullshit.
cover your ears. It's the 5G. They're sending it through.
This is bullshit. Oh, wow, that's weird. All right, let me just make sure everything's
Oh
okay.
my God.
Can they all get on the same page? Mine's phone's on Do Not Disturb because it's not my first merry-go-round.
No, it's even supposed to go off.
Well, it's not working.
Give it a second. Mine just went off. It might. That was kind of scary.
I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
Is everyone done getting these fucking things? It's scary that the government can override your audio settings on your phone and
Not
like,
Shank. They didn't get through.
I put mine on Do Not Disturb and airplane mode.
ooh, airplane mode.
I'm sorry. Is this sponsored by Apple suddenly?
That's a
Airplane
funny thing to do during a quiet part of a podcast. If it ever gets quiet during a podcast, you need that as a drop.
Airplane mode.
Why does that feel so good?
I
I
don't
felt
know.
really good. What were we talking about? Dusty, Sprinkle, Sprinkle. Yeah, so
I don't
like,
think she was right about saying a man will never love you. I think her man doesn't love her.
I think so.
I think she was a little off in that video. We probably chose one of her off ones, but most of the time she's right.
she's right.
She's normally firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. We all bomb.
She's right. So I was gonna say, like, the one thing I do think helps is valuing your pussy as
A
special
treasure.
and as a treasure, and like, yeah, nobody's just fucking allowed.
I actually get so offended if I date someone and it doesn't work out because I'm like, how dare he have the memory of fucking me?
I agree.
How dare he hold that? I'm like annoyed.
Can you? So how do we fix this? Like, can you?
You just don't fuck them.
Yeah,
So I just don't fuck anyone because I get pissed when we break up and I don't like them when they see me or they're like, yeah, I fucked her. I hate the thought of that.
Yeah.
I hate that. So
I wish you could unfuck people.
me too.
Oh, like delete. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Control,
erase
delete.
it.
But that girl is right. You could just pretend it never happened.
Yeah,
And that's what I do.
That's what
but
I
that's
did in the
also-
90s. Yeah.
I've had people before being like, didn't you hook up with that guy? And I go,
Who?
no.
What?
I don't
Deny,
even know him.
deny. That's what my mom said. She said, do what you want, but deny.
No,
Ooh.
no.
That's how fucking Eastern European bitches do it. That's what Marguerite's talking about.
Do what
This
you
is-
want, but deny.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
going to get
only
that tattooed.
Americans that are like, to be honest, 50-50 equal. Shut the fuck up. Like, don't tell them everything. They don't need to know.
No, please.
And like, by the way, I don't think there is equality in marriage. There's no equality in the world for anybody ever. This is a fucking myth. And especially because women have the biological burden of making babies. This automatically wipes out any sense of equality.
Yeah.
Now, unless you're completely outsourcing the raising of the children, which some women do, like some women are surgeons, and that bitch can't take off, 8 weeks or whatever, and then you just have nanny on nanny on nanny, then both of you are contributing to paying for the nanny on the nanny on the nanny. If you can
Then,
do that in
yes.
your conscience, if you can, then how do you feel about too many nannies
Then you
raising
feel
your kid?
guilty. Then
Yeah.
you walk around feeling guilty. You're like, I should be with my kids, but this person needs a new lung.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, but
But what do we
Samantha
do?
needs braces, and this person needs a new lung. It's a lose-lose,
Yeah.
honey. We're all just doing our best.
We're all just doing our best.
Yeah.
We should have never been surgeons.
No. No, right?
We shouldn't. We
Imagine-
should be relaxing. Women should be Our job should be to like relax and like raise babies with our friends. And there should be like a lot of friends doing it together, and then they all the babies hang out.
That would be dope.
That would be dope. That's why my dream is to become a millionaire, like a multi-millionaire in the next 3 years, and I want to buy like a 22-acre plot and put my family on each end of it.
Ooh.
And then have like a house in the middle where everyone can hang,
It's a great idea.
and then have everyone work for each other, and so the money just keeps circulating.
It's a great idea. I like this. I'm going to do this when my husband dies. I'm already planning what my future will look like when I'm widowed and my kids are grown. It's just precautionary. I'm going to open up a Golden Girls mansion. Like, I'm going to buy like a dope ass estate, just like what you're saying. And then if you're widowed and you don't want to age and die alone, you can come stay with me.
That's fun.
Cool bitches only, though. Like
Cool bitches only.
And then we have like Puerto Rican pool boys or like hot dudes.
I'm in.
Bad bitches only.
Yeah,
bad
bitches.
grannies only.
Like comedian, like a lot of crazy bitches like us. Comedians only.
Like Whitney Cummings with dementia.
You get grippy socks as a welcoming present. Here you go. We don't want any you slipping.
No slips.
Here's
And
your helmet.
Yeah, and then
have fun.
Whitney would bring like 20 horses. You know, her and those fucking horses.
And a bunch of like influencers still that she knows.
Gosh.
The silver influencer.
She got too many animals. Whitney, what's with the too many animals? I
She
like
loves
dogs.
animals.
But the horses.
She's got ducks.
See, I like the horses. I
Fuck
could do
horses.
without the dogs.
Really?
I like the
Really?
ducks.
Ducks
I'm
are
allergic
cute.
to dogs and cats, so people think I'm evil.
Maybe.
She
Do you have
Whatever.
asthma?
Huh?
Do you have asthma too?
Yeah, I used to. You know what's crazy? I used to have really bad asthma when I was a kid. Like I was in the hospital like 2 weeks out of the month.
Whoa.
From like when I was little until I was like 5. And I was on ECMO, and I think it's called ECMO when they put like the lungs and everything. I almost died a few times. It was so bad. My dad was a fisherman in Puerto Rico, and he was on the beach one day, and this lady was like, "How's your daughter doing?" And he was like, "She's been in the hospital for asthma. It's really bad right now. She keeps almost dying." And the lady told my dad, this is a true story. She told him to go into the ocean, catch a shark, cut the fin off, put the fin in aluminum foil, leave it on the roof for the day, and then take the oils that come off from the sun and put it in a dropper in my food. And a week later, I never had asthma again.
Hey, Puerto Rico.
Don't come after me, government.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
I did not kill myself. I did not kill myself.
That's amazing.
Don't.
Well, the Chinese believe in shark fin soup as being, it's such a commodity. It costs hundreds of dollars, and it's also rare. You're not
There's
supposed to
something
do
about
it.
the shark fins. I'm getting a shark tattoo because of it.
You should.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Talkspace. I don't think there's an excuse these days to not be talking to a therapist, and Talkspace makes it so simple. Do you think seeing a therapist or psychiatrist would be helpful, but you don't have the time to actually find one and meet with them or afford them? Well, try Talkspace. By doing everything online, Talkspace has made getting the help you want easy, accessible, and affordable. Sometimes people wait until something bad happens to talk to a therapist, but why wait? You can get a therapist through Talkspace. Therapy can help you shift your perspective, find tools to cope in difficult times, and be a guiding light. Getting started is the most important part. Talkspace makes it easy and affordable. With Talkspace, you can sign up online and get a personalized match with a provider that's right for you, typically within 48 hours. It's incredibly convenient to have virtual sessions with your licensed therapist from the comfort of your home. Talkspace lets you send messages to your therapist so you don't have to wait for your next session. Therapy can help you shift your perspective, find tools to cope in difficult times, and be a guiding light. As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/WMMA. To match with the licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/WMMA to get $80 off of your first month and show your support for the show. That's Talkspace.com/WMMA.
Do you have any tattoos?
I have one embarrassing tramp stamp.
Of
that
what?
It's so bad, Sarah.
But what is it?
Do you have a photo? Do we have it from the other deck? See if you can even guess what it is. It's so fucking bad.
How old were you when you got it?
20 years old. And at the time,
Something goth?
I wish. And at the time I was like, oh, I'm going to get this lasered off when I'm like 40. Like I knew it.
Really?
What?
It's so fucking embarrassing.
What is it?
I did it, first of all, I did it in Australia when I was on Road Rules. We all were getting tattoos together. So it was like a
Okay.
moment thing, and I didn't want to be the one guy that's like, oh, I'm getting a fucking tattoo. So I pointed to the wall, and I was like, give me that. And it's like this size, and it's a tramp stamp.
Of what?
Do you have it? Okay,
Please, I
see if
need
you
to
can
see
even
what
guess what it is, because it looks so bad.
I would guess it's like a sun.
It's just like,
It,
it's so dumb, and like I was so.
is it a Playboy
It just says
bunny?
it's just a
No,
sprinkle
that's the
sprinkle
worst.
above her ass crack.
A
What
Grateful
the
Dead
fuck
bear,
is that?
Bear? Is that a Grateful Dead bear?
I'm sorry. That looks like when I find a bug in the house and I smash it up too much.
What is that? A Grateful Dead
That looks like someone gives you a map and they're like, if you go to the end of this trail.
bear? It does look like a map.
Yeah, I'm
What?
sorry. Is this where we have to escape in the woods after we get kidnapped?
Wait.
Look on the skin of Christina if you want to escape. The answer lies on the crack of mommy. What does that mean?
On
Where do
mother's
we go?
tattoo. Follow mother's tattoo to find the treasure.
If you want to escape, follow mother's crack.
What? Wait, question.
It's so bad.
What is it supposed to be?
Okay.
A Grateful Dead bear?
Oh my god. That's
Is that
so
the
bad.
road from Road Rules?
Is
No,
that?
but 2 people got those.
Oh, really?
This, the Road Rules logo. Okay. It's supposed to be
dragon?
a dragon.
Okay.
But it looks more like a juggalo. I've heard that before. My agent goes, is that a juggalo?
It looks like a man beating an animal to me.
It's just, it's
Fist in the air, just about to lay it on a horse.
yeah. Well, and we had submissions from your mom's house. They're like another woman emailed me the exact same one. She has
No.
She got it somewhere in the UK. I got this in Australia.
This
It's
is much worse than I thought.
Terrible. What do you guys got? You got anything worse than that?
I had a bad 818 that I had to have covered up. I had to have it covered
got
up.
a
Now
bur-
it's a butterfly.
Those are just numbers. How did they fuck up numbers?
It was like, I can try to look and find it.
It
and
was
send it to you.
last Skankfest. We were
not the place to get tattooed.
I have
This year,
kintsugi, which
That's
I got in my
cool.
20s. I thought it was cool because I got it when I first started stand up. And then I have the bowl of soup from Where the Wild Things Are.
That's cool.
I got that in my friend's apartment at 5 a.m.
But that's really cool.
And then a bee.
That one's super cool.
yeah, we have matching bees.
Bzz, bzz.
That's really cute.
Honey.
See, I go back and forth with tattoos because I every now and then I'm like, I should just get a fucking sleeve because I
That's
like,
what I
You
do.
should. You should. Just don't go to that.
I know. But then I feel like a dork because
Don't go
I'm
to Dragon Guy.
Because when you turn 60 and then 80 and I'll be
But who
all-
cares
Who
by then?
cares?
Who gives a? Who's looking at your sleeve? They're all like, "Ugh, get
They're
away!"
like, your face is
Yeah.
so fucked up.
Don't worry, no one will look at us then.
Yeah.
That's true.
No one cares. I've never looked
That's
to see if
true.
an old person has tattoos. When have you ever looked?
Well, I do because I'm like, I'm always thinking about the Ghost of Christmas Future, you know, like now I'm looking at bitches to see how they age.
Oh yeah,
Because like truly, I want to, because I'm looking now like, okay, what's the next 20 years going to look like? Who's cool? And there's like Kim Gordon from Sonic Youth. And I look at
Yes.
Kim Gordon. I'm
Baddie
like,
Winkle.
who's that?
You don't
Baddie,
know Baddie Winkle?
Okay, look at Baddie
is
Winkle.
that bitch.
Let's see it.
Baddie
Baddie
Winkle
Winkle.
and Jujitsu Grandma, 2 of the baddest bitches in the game.
Let's
I'll
see.
tell you right now.
Oh, I
There's
like
Baddie
her.
Winkle.
Yeah.
Baddie
Yeah.
Winkle is the best.
Baddie Winkle, put in the word sexy after images.
She looks great.
She's incredible.
She's 95.
Click on the one in the pink dress. Baddie Winkle is that girl. 92.
She looks amazing.
That's what I want to be.
Yeah. she looks
See, and I
amazing.
do think so much of aging is mental because like,
She's in lingerie.
oh, she's hot. Like I looked at, when I watched Depeche Mode, I was watching Dave Gahan and he's 61.
Yeah.
And you're like,
So
dude, he's
wild.
moving like a 20-year-old.
The one in the
Look
bed.
at her.
The one in the bed in
She's
the purple.
amazing.
She's incredible.
Yeah, she looks great.
But so much of this is your mindset and your.
I'm sorry. Look at her body.
I mean, well, there's no old fat people. You can't be old and fat. They don't get old.
Whoa.
You don't see no fucking 92-year-old fatzos. Did I just blow your minds up or
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. That
you also
actually
don't
really
see
did.
very men. You never see a tall old person.
Okay, you know, you don't see Asian retardeds.
Whoa.
Or homeless Asians,
Whoa.
right? Have you ever seen a homeless?
No,
Asian?
I've never seen a homeless Asian. What
Whoa.
the fuck? Where are they?
We're really onto something here. The 3 of us could solve the world's problems.
You never
Put us
see-
in an office.
You never see an Indian person with Down syndrome.
That's so. Wait, Google Indian Down syndrome. You don't. Did they kill them? Did they just kill
I
them
don't
straight
know.
off?
Maybe.
I'm curious to see what it even looks like. You only see white people. White people love having.
Oh, we got some.
Oh, they're adorable.
They're fucking cute.
Oh, they're way cuter than white ones. Oh,
I know.
Oh, wow. Look at the one in the glasses. He's so cute.
Oh,
Stop it.
oh, he's serious. He's like, I'm serious, guys.
He looks more handsome. Than
Yeah, he's dapper.
Oh, I like the, I don't, this is going to be so offensive.
yeah, it's okay.
The advanced Down syndrome kids.
What's that? Oh, like they're super.
Like there's
super?
some on TikTok that are like hot and they dance.
Yeah. I follow them.
Me too. And then the comments will be like, he's down, but we're all up, because the video will be so good. Yeah. I love when people just take whatever they have and work with it.
Yeah, I do too.
There's a lot of Down syndrome people that make Down syndrome jokes and like.
Yeah, I love it.
People are fucking cool all around.
Dude, I found this Down syndrome guy on TikTok that's like jacked. Like he works out and he's got a better body. Oh wait, I think my husband sent it to me. And I was like, babe, don't send this shit to me because like I'm very conflicted. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be like, dude, that Downs guy is hot. Is there something fucking wrong about it? Because they're like children, you know?
Right.
You can't lust
You
after.
can't sexualize the Downs.
Right?
Try me.
Okay, let's put it. Okay, Kim. Here
Let's
we
find
go.
the hottest Down syndrome dude right now on the internet.
Google hottest Down syndrome.
Watch me. I'll get
man.
wet.
All right. Oh, but would you? Okay. Would you just listen to me? Would you? Let's say he's a multimillionaire.
Okay.
And the only downside.
Okay.
He's mildly downs. He's not like totally downsy. Like his eyes are a little too. It's like something's a little off.
Yeah, he spits when he talks.
Yeah, but he looks okay. Where's my Google? I don't see hot Down syndrome guy. Okay.
Whoa. Why is he in a jail outfit?
Wait. With the one in the jail outfit, though. Go back.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, man with Down syndrome dies in hot car as caregiver.
Oh, I think that's the caregiver.
That's the caregiver.
I
yeah.
was like, okay, I picked that one.
Okay, you're gonna have to pick
No, keep going. There's got to be more.
That one.
that one. Okay, that's your
Sounds
husband. Now, hold on, there he is. No, that
I
sounds
think
pretty hot.
I'd rather just be poor. Is
No,
that
well, hold
bad?
on. He's 22. His name is Kyle
A
Landy.
young buck.
He's shocking the world with his amazing physique. Okay, so this is your husband.
There he is, Kimmy. Go get him. Go
Is
get
that-
your man.
Does he have that thing on him?
What thing?
That
The
thing.
D.
Oh, well, let's talk about it. How big does he need to be? We'll give you full dick ring. You can have whatever.
I don't really know.
What are you? Are you been to big honkers?
Kind of.
You like them big?
I
yeah.
hate to sound like a whore.
She's a
No,
she's
it's-
a size queen. We're not slut shaming here today, Kimmy.
No, we're not slut shaming. I'm
okay.
just trying to listen. It's been so
She wants a
long.
big, girthy, wide dick.
I've had the same dick for 20 years.
This
so-
is the dick that I want to marry is big enough to when we have sex, it just hurts a little.
okay.
Not
Okay.
not like, please get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I'm hurting the whole time, but that it hurts like the first
Just
couple
a little.
minutes.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Because I know a woman who was married to a very big dick, and she was like, "It's really a nightmare. I actually don't enjoy it." 'Cause it
Tell her to
hurts."
pass them on.
He's remarried already.
Oh God. Yeah, and you know what?
Not
men
someone
get
else's
really
leftovers.
offended when they hear that I am like a size queen. They're like, "What a whore!" And I'm like, "You should know. I have so many friends that don't care. I have so many friends that actually don't care about dick size.
You
Sarah
don't care
doesn't
at
care.
all, Sarah?
Well, actually, let's take that back a little. I don't want like a micro. If it's a micro, a bitch is out.
What if it's a micro but eats good pussy
No.
Does he last a long time?
with the micro?
Not a
Does it matter?
micro.
No micro. No micro.
Look, I agree. I'm somewhere in the middle of like what's acceptable, but not a micro.
I just want like a nice boyfriend size, like 6 to 7 inches is fine for me.
Boyfriend size is great.
They all laughed when he said 6 to
Is
7.
that big?
I think the average is 5, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what's average dick.
I think average is 5.
Let's see what the internet says.
The average is 5. Sarah's like, I don't want anything crazy, just 7 to 9
20
inches.
No,
6.
she's right.
6
Can we see
inches.
what an average penis size
Yeah, I need
looks
to
like
see
in
a-
comparison to
I
like?
need to see images.
I need something for scale. Banana for
not-
scale. There we go. Banana for scale penis size. What's that say?
Not the banana for scale.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Excuse-
5 inches is kind of big.
Yeah, that's big.
Oh.
That's cool.
That's not bad.
You guys.
Yeah, I would say it. Look.
What country has the biggest penis?
Oh, yeah.
We should get a flight there.
I know where it is.
Oh, one-way.
I watched an episode
Nigeria.
of that Naked Dating.
Is it Nigeria?
Dude, all the black guys and the African
Is it
black
Nigeria?
guys are the biggest dicks, dude.
That's got to be.
Okay,
something
look,
in
let's see.
Africa.
Who's got the biggest penis? Dang,
On
Ecuador?
this it says Ecuador. Yeah.
Dang.
Damn.
The Latins, bro.
Why?
Closer to the equator.
Nigeria's down here.
Wow. 5 inches in
Right?
Nigeria.
Yeah, the heat, it's hotter and your balls get hangier and your dick gets hangier.
Oh.
You guys didn't know that? She's right. The equator, the gravitational pull.
It's different. It pulls on the dick and stretches it.
Same with your breasts. They'll be much flappier
Saggy as tits.
I'm gonna go
Ecuador.
to Ecuador and get some sloppy titties.
I can't wait.
Take these titties to Ecuador and let them slop out.
What
a
happened to your
little.
boobs? I went to Ecuador.
I went to Ecuador. Guys, I love you. You should listen to their podcast called This Bitch. They're going to do it live on November 26th at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles, the greatest comedy club besides the mothership on earth. And then Shank podcast with Sara Weinshenk, her own stuff. And then Kim Congdon Takeover. Both of these girls are on Patreon if you want to see their feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, feet and ass.
Just kidding. No.
No.
Are we doing it for real?
Yeah, I put my feet on Patreon.
Oh, there you go.
$50 a month, baby. You thought it was a joke. I'm dead serious. Mommy's a businesswoman.
I love you guys so much. Thank you for
Thank you for
joining.
having us, main mommy.
You're the
Thank
best.
you.
All right.
Love you.
I love you, mommy. Subscribe to my show. And until next time, stay cool, bitches. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Mommy. Thank you for watching that episode. Did you like what you see? I hope you did. So why don't you subscribe? Just click the subscribe button and, hit the notification bell so you can get notified. And also, why don't you watch another video? Watch one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, down there, whatever. There's so much stuff, bro. I make these all the time for you to watch. That's why I'm here. I love you.